Just when the Catholic Church hoped it was making progress on transparency, another break in trust hits the news. An all-boys Catholic school in Toronto needing to expel students over allegations of sexual assault. The public asking why reporting of it was not brought out sooner. Here to help us understand transparency in the Catholic institution is Dr. MOIRA MCQUEEN. Nice to see you, Doctor.
Thank you.
Sadly, what happened at St. Michael's is something that we've heard about for years in the Catholic Church. What goes through your mind to have another scandal out there?
The last thing any of us needs, and the last thing most of us would believe these days, when there has been so much education, so much in the media, people have gone to great pains to educate people about the sheer wrongness of any kind of sexual assault. So to have young students, young boys, actually go through what it's alleged they have done and appears to have been because it's been videotaped, then it really goes against the grain completely. I mean, they're young, they're really pretty stupid to have done something like that. But still, that whole question of thinking you can do something like that, assault somebody's dignity these days, is certainly not the official position of the Catholic Church or any other church or any society for that matter. So it's a real concern to see it happening again. It's the last thing anybody needs to see. Yeah.
Doctor, the issue of transparency is what has a lot of people in Canada very upset here.
Yeah.
How does the largest institution on the planet do better at this?
This is a huge challenge, as we all know, for them, and I don't think people really realised for a long time how big a challenge it was. And it really has only been in the past few years when more and more countries have been coming forward with accusations, allegations, etc., that the Catholic Church itself has really had to get down to brass tacks and deal with it in a much more serious manner than I think it had done before. I think before, and even still today, to a large extent, bishops are responsible in their own dioceses for dealing with these matters. And now it's coming out more and more that although people have been dealt with, there was that whole question again of, if you like, avoiding telling anybody where people were going. So a real lack of transparency. So of course, from Pope Francis's point of view, the Roman Curia, the whole administration, I think it is true. I mean, having read most of the documents that have come out about these particular issues, they're very, very serious about changing this. I mean, many bishops have had to resign, you know, from the point of view of the Vatican, because of how they have handled things. They just have not lived up to, if you like, normal standards of how you deal with sex offenders on the one hand, and the care of victims on the other. And so, and it's good to see that, I think it's good to see that so many changes are being thought about and being made, but I don't think we're there yet. I think this whole culture, perhaps, is something that will unfortunately take some time, you know, to change, to turn around, so have everybody really see it for some of these really serious offences. Frankly, I don't know if it was just in the Catholic Church that people didn't understand the whole question of recidivism, you know, the repeat performances. But that's no excuse. The fact that other people do things is never an excuse. But I think the Catholic Church really has to take severe steps to remedy this.
Dr. MOIRA MCQUEEN, thank you for being with us today.
Thank you.